In this video, we're going to learn how to use the isgraph function in C to check if a character has a graphical representation or not. The function is defined inside the C-type library. So the first thing we'll do is include that library. Up here, we'll have $include and ctype.h. So the function is called isgraph, and we pass it a character as an argument. And the function is going to return true if that character has a graphical representation and false otherwise. So the characters with graphical representations include the alphanumeric characters, so uppercase A to uppercase Z, lowercase a to lowercase z, and the digits from 0 to 9. They also include the punctuation characters, so for example, period, semicolon, and so on. But white space characters like the space character or the new line character or the tab character are not graphical characters, and neither are the control characters such as the backspace character. Let's test out the function. We'll declare a char variable C, and we'll assign to C the graphical character uppercase A. We'll pass C to the function. Now the function should return true. We'll have here, if the function returns true, then we'll output the character inside single quotes using %C, and we'll have is a graphical character followed by a new line, and then we'll have C to output the character stored in C. Otherwise, we'll output the character inside single quotes with printf %C is not a graphical character, followed by a new line, and again we'll have C to output the character stored in C. So we'll save, compile, and run the program, and we'll get here uppercase A is a graphical character, which is correct. Now if instead we passed the space character, now if we save, compile, and run the program, we'll get here space is not a graphical character. We could also pass the function a character that's part of a string. So for example, we'll have here the char array S, and this char array is going to store the string line 1, new line, and then line 2. So each character in this string is stored at an index. So for example, this first character here, uppercase L, is stored at the index 0. And this next character, lowercase I, is stored at the index 1. And so on for the rest of the characters in this string. And even though this special new line character here looks like it's 2 characters, it's actually one special character stored at the index 6. We could try passing the function the character in the string at the index 3, this lowercase e character here. So we could have here S at the index 3, and we should output that character here and here as well. So now if we save, compile, and run the program, we'll get that lowercase e is a graphical character, which is correct. Next, let's pass the function the character at the index 6, which is going to be this new line character here. We'll copy this and paste it here and here as well. And if we save, compile, and run the program, we'll get the new line is not a graphical character, which is correct. Now to be more accurate, if the function is passed a character, which is a graphical character, the function is going to return a non-zero integer, where in C, a non-zero integer is considered true. And if the function is passed a character which is not a graphical character, the function is going to return 0, where in C, 0 is considered false. So this is how we can use the isgraph function in C to check if a character is a graphical character or not. Check out portfoliocourses.com, where we'll help you build a portfolio that will impress employers, including courses to help you develop C programming projects.